Okay, here with Sterling Knox. So for those who don't know you all that much, just talk about your background, where you're from, your family, how many siblings you have, that type of stuff.
Hey, my name is Sterling Knox. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. I have one sister. My mom doesn't currently work because of COVID, and my dad has an AAU program called All Vegas, and he started it up like 4 years ago. That's been going strong. And so basically I started playing soccer. That was my first sport. Then I played football, and then I was like, I didn't really like both of those sports. So then I started playing basketball, and I really started loving it. I growed into it. I started like late fourth grade, and ever since I've just been loving the game. And my strengths on the court: rebounding, being versatile, shooting, and mostly everything.
And you fell in love with basketball. I guess what made you were playing other sports at the time, but what made you kind of fall in love with basketball?
Basketball, it's just a nonstop game. I feel like soccer is just, I don't know, I just stopped liking it. It just got boring to me. And football, it wasn't for me. The physicality, I just didn't feel like playing it no more. But basketball, it fitted for me when I was young. So.
Gotcha. Any other athletes in the family that have played either in college or pro or anything like that?
Nah, but my dad ran track when he was young. Went to Iowa State for track.
What events did he do?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know.
Okay. So, you touched on your game a little bit, your strengths and stuff like that. Is there anything that you feel like is maybe underrated about your game you don't get enough credit for?
I feel like my versatility. Rebounding, pushing up the court, finding my other guys, playmaking, and my dribbling.
Have you feel like you've always kind of had those guard skills, even being tall and stuff like that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever hit a growth spurt at all? Have you always kind of been taller than some of your peers and stuff?
Well, going to the 6th grade, I was about 5'8", and then once I started getting closer to the 7th, 8th grade, I started getting to that 6 foot mark, and starting freshman year, I was 6'3". And then ever since that, it just kept going up. And now I'm 6'6". So,
okay.
Yeah.
Nice. What are some areas of your game that you're trying to improve right now? Like, what are you working on?
More dribbling, finding open, trying to find my areas where I need to shoot the ball. And that's about it. Yeah.
Talk about your summer. You play with Vegas Elite.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel like you performed, and what do you feel like you showed coaches?
I believe I performed great. I experienced a lot of new things, what I need to work on in the future, and what I need to do to get to that top level. And what was the other question? What did you say?
Just what do you feel like you showed college coaches and stuff like that?
Oh, I definitely showed my versatility playing the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, maybe sometimes the 5. But yeah, playing every position.
What do you feel like, because you mentioned, you kind of learned some things that you need to do to get to that next level, right? Mm-hmm. Playing this summer. What are some of the things you feel like you need to do to reach that next level?
Just try to get more in the weight room, getting stronger, working on my dribbling for sure, and moving without the ball right now. Yeah.
You're going into your senior year with Durango.
Mm-hmm.
Just talk about your goals for this season. What do you want to accomplish?
I'm trying to win state for sure. I'm not a loser. I'll try to win all the time. I compete, so I'm trying to win a state ring for sure.
Nice. In terms of your recruitment, just what's the latest in terms of interest school have shown, and any offers that you may have?
So right now I got one offer from San Fran. I got interest from Northern Colorado, Duquesne, Eastern Washington, Pepperdine, Utah State, and yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Any schools that you haven't heard from yet that you'd love to hear from?
Michigan State. I actually got a text after the game saying good job and all that. So I want to go there, honestly. Okay. But yeah.
Is that a dream school of yours growing up?
Yeah, Michigan State and Kansas for sure.
And Kansas.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is it about those schools that kind of you really like?
Well, Kansas, my family's from there. So I just feel like I'll be more comfortable living in Kansas and just being with my family for sure.
Okay, and what about Michigan State that you like?
I like Tom Izzo as a coach.
Okay.
Yeah, I just like how he runs things, and yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Nice. You know, what do you feel like you bring to a team off the court?
Leadership, for sure. Leadership and yeah, just leadership. Yeah, leadership.
Perfect, perfect. Are you more of like a vocal leader, or are you kind of more like a lead by example type of guy?
Leading by example, for sure.
Okay.
But I'm starting to work on being more vocal, but right now, leading as example, for sure.
Okay. Getting to know you a little bit off the court. Any like interests outside of basketball, or what do you like to spend your time on when you're not playing?
Obviously school, for sure, and video games. I'm a video game type of guy, for sure.
What games you play?
Ford, Call of Duty, it don't matter, whatever.
You beating your friends with that, or how do you
Oh
rank
yeah,
yourself?
yeah, easy.
Okay.
Betting money, everything, yeah, for sure.
Any like TV shows, movies, books you're into right now?
Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty is my
okay.
favorite show right now. Yeah,
Nice,
no
nice.
books, bro.
And then we'll wrap it up with a few more questions. But if you had like one hashtag to describe yourself, either like on the court or off the court, like hashtag killer, hashtag tough, or anything like that, what would that hashtag be and why?
Hard work, cause I stay in the gym every day. I work my butt off, for real. Try to make it to that top level.
Okay. And we'll wrap it up with this. But ideally, 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
Pro. And I believe that because I'm gonna work hard, I'm gonna keep grinding, and I'm never gonna stop, for sure.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the time, man.
Yes, sir.